So there is very important theorem which is called exterior angle theorem. We use this so much, so often we use this. What is the exterior angle theorem means? So whenever you have triangle ABC, okay, now this angle is out of the triangle, let's say, outside of the triangle, and it's adjacent to vertex C, okay? And we say that the measure of this angle, which is angle X, is equal to sum of the non-adjacent two interior angles, which are B and A. X is equal to A plus B. For example, if I extend this triangle, this will be another exterior angle. Let me call this as Y. So Y is equal to sum of non-adjacent. Non-adjacent means not two next to each other, not neighborhood. So A and C, A plus C. So if I extend this, this will be now Z. So Z is equal to B plus C, B plus C. And it's clear that this is another property. X plus C is 180, Y plus B is 180, A plus C is 180. This is another property. So how we implement this rule, how we use this rule, it is so simple. Now, we know that in this question given 100 degrees, automatically you can say that this is 80 degrees. I think everyone agree for this. There is no question for this. And then what can I do? If I remember this rule, you should remember one exterior angle, which is 3x, equals sum of other non-adjacent interior angles, which is x and number 80. So I can write it x plus 80. So when you take the x the other side, 2x is 80 degrees and 1x is 40 degrees. That's it. If you don't know this, what can you do? It is very long, but what can you do? If this is 3x, you can say that this is 180 degrees minus 3x. So you know one interior angle, another interior angle, another interior angle. So sum of all the interior angles 180, x plus 8 plus 180 minus 3x, and this end is simplify, x and negative 3x, negative 2x, take the other side, 2x is 80, x is 40. So no need to do these long operations, no need. Just know the rule that one exterior angle, which is angle x, is equal to sum of non-adjacent two interior angles. That's it. Okay?
Okay, Mr. What is the other? Can you scroll down? What is 180 in 180 equal x plus 80 plus 180?
This is very long way, no need. Okay, let me explain one more time.
Yeah, I
Let me,
understand the other way.
if you need, okay, I can explain just in case. You know this rule, right? Whenever you have any triangle, if you call this is A, if you call this is B, if you call this is C, 180 degrees is A plus B plus C. We know this. Sum of the interior angles of any triangle is 180. I am saying that if this is 3x, can I say that this is 180 minus 3x? For this, any question?
Yes.
And if this is 100, can I say that this is 180 minus 100? Yes, I mean, my question is right now, 180 minus 180. This is 180 minus 3x, and this is x. So by using this rule, sum of interior angles of any triangle, x plus 80 plus 180 minus 3x. And then calculation, you get the same result. Okay? Anything to ask me?
Thank you.
Testing. Okay. Now, we have very important definition and rules which are called parallel lines. What are the parallel lines? Two lines like line L and line M. So we use graphically this notation. They are parallel It means that they never meet to each other. They never cross to each other. You know, this line goes from right and left infinitive. This line goes from right and left infinitive, but 100% sure that they will not cross to each other. So, and also symbolically, how we show this line L is parallel to line M. This is the parallel, okay? And something extra, L is perpendicular to M, which means something like that. 90 degrees, L, 90 degrees, and they have one intersection point, an angle between them 90 degrees. So whenever you see somewhere in SAT, this one or this one, probably you will not see this. You will not see this. But you will see this one in SAT. It means that this is 90 degrees. I mean, here you have 90 degrees. We should understand this. Okay, now let's come to our topic now. When we have two lines are parallel, we have some important rules. The rule is this position, which is I have an angle, and this position are equal to each other. So angle 2 is equal to angle 6. We memorize this. We call this corresponding angles. We call this corresponding angles. Similarly, the angle 1 and angle 5. These are corresponding angles. Similarly, angle 3 and angle 7, corresponding angles. Similarly, angle 4 and angle 8, corresponding angles. So 2 with 6, 1 with 5, 3 with 7, and 4 with 8. These are corresponding angles. It's so simple. Let me draw again one more time. So you know that there are two parallel lines. So over this line and over this line. So they are looking the same side. They are equal to each other. Here, the parallel line on this side, here on this side. Now, these are equal to each other. So the parallel lines under this line and under this line, so they are equal to each other. And similarly, on the left, let's say like that, so they are equal to each other. These are called corresponding angles. Any question till here? Do we have any question? Step by step, I'm explaining. These are corresponding angles. Now let me clean. Do we have only corresponding angles? No. We have also other angle types, which are alternate interior angles. What does it mean? Here one angle, here another angle. Their position, look at. First of all, let's say between these two parallel lines, but in opposite direction. This is on the right side, this is on the left side. So these two angles are equal to each other. Similarly,
Kind of like an opposite Z, right? Because of that also, sir.
and these two things are equal to each other, 3 and 6, 4 and 5. Okay, if you are seeing this in first time, it could be complicated, but it is so simple. So again, let me show you two lines parallel. The position here and the position here, they are equal to each other. And then position here and position here, they are equal to each other. Okay? And I can prove this, I can talk about this, but no need now. Now
Okay.
the other thing, let me finish. Vertical angles. What does it mean, vertical angles? So when two lines intersect to each other, this is called vertex. Okay? And angle here and angle here are equal to each other, and angle here and angle here are equal to each other, always, always. So in our case, this is the intersection of L and, if I call this is line K, for example, L and K. and M and K. Here, these are the vertices. Vertex, singular, vertices, plural form. So, since these are the vertex or vertical angles or vertex angles, whatever, this one is equal to this one. And this one is equal to this one. And similarly, this one is equal to this one. And similarly, this one is equal to this one. Mohammed says 3827. Let me check 27. This is also another topic. Alternate exterior angles. I mean, we can give lots of names. Okay. Mohammed says that teacher 2 is equal to 7. This is one rule, but forget the rule without teaching you that rule. Can I say vertical angles 2 and this same? So this is also 2. And now this one and this one corresponding angles. This is also 2. So under the line, for example. Or you can say that even this teacher, or let me draw here, maybe better. For example, this one, 2. So corresponding angles, this is 2. Vertical angles, this is 2. Yes, that's correct. Or even you can say this is 2, teacher, this is 2, vertical angles, and alternate interior angles. This is also 2. If this is 2, now this is 2. But there is also one rule, directly you can say that this one and this one equal to each other. I am passing this step directly, but I don't want to give you lots of rules, so you can get it by yourself. Now, if you have question, let me take. If not, we are starting solving exercises.
Yeah, can you re-explain alternate interior?
Okay, this one. We have two lines. They are parallel to each other. We have a transversal. Transversal means a line which cut two parallel lines, okay? Which cuts two or more than two, no problem. Alternate is this. So, line D, let's say, line K, let's say. Under D, I have this. And above K, I have this. And these are opposite sides. One is on the right side of the transversal, the other is on the left side of the transversal. So we say that these two angles are equal to each other. If I call this is A degrees, this is also A degrees. Similarly, under the line D, if I call this is B, but looking the left side, now here above the line K, it's looking the right side. So these two things are also equal to each other. So one more time, if this is 30 degrees, this is also 30 degrees. We call this alternate interior angles. If I call this is 40 degrees, I can say that this is also 40 degrees. So these two angles are between two parallel lines, but opposite directions. Opposite directions. So if this is 40, you know this must be 140. Why? Totally 180. So 140, alternate interior, 140. That's it. When we solve the question, I will explain the tricky parts also. I mean, the simple parts. No need to memorize the names. These are not important. How we use them. This is important. For example, this question. In geometry, most important thing, first, the angles or the lines are parallel or not. Perpendicular or not. Similar or not. These are important things. So when we read the question, line segment AC is parallel to line segment GD. So this notation, be familiar, it means that parallel. So line AC, where is AC? I am looking AC, yeah, here. So even SAT, use your pencil and draw like that, it is better. And GD, it's here, okay? And they are parallel. Not to forget this, I am putting this symbol. It means that they are parallel. And then here, wait, if two things are parallel, what can you say? First of all, look at This angle under this line, so under this line, so directly 70, corresponding angles. This angle 40 under this line, so under this line, directly 40. Any question? How did I write 40 and 70?
No.
No
Yes.
question.
Yes, sir.
Not clear?
So the parallel lines
Rule,
when
this rule. If you have this one under the line, they are equal to each other. Two lines are parallel to each other, under, or above. These are equal to each other. So again, think like that. So, you know, this is a line. You may extend this. This is another line, okay? So I am saying that this is transversal, you may think. Under this line, these lines means they are parallel to each other. If the two things are parallel, we have the under and under equal, or above and above equal. Okay or not?
Okay.
Okay, let me continue. The same thing. Right now, BF, CE. Where is BF here? So like that, let me draw BF and CE. Where is CE here? Now they are parallel. Now if they are parallel, what can I say? And this is, for example, one transversal. If I want to use, I can use. Or this is another transversal. If I want to use, I can use. Now what can I say about them? How can I use them? These two things are parallel to each other. Do you have any idea?
Angle B is 40.
This is 40. Which angle? Use BFE or GFP, something like that. Use something
Angle
and
B.
tell me.
Angle B.
Can I say this is 40?
Yes.
Let's have a look.
Yes.
Under this, under this, under this, under this. So this is now 40. So I am drawing what I have. I have this figure right now. 40, 70, and X. So the first topic, remember, one exterior angle is equal to sum of other two interior angles, 40 plus 70, which is 110 degrees. Again, one exterior angle, if this is X, if this is A, if this is B, X is equal to sum of non-adjacent angles. So we solve the question. There could be something else. It could be, let me tell you something now, everybody. Let me tell you something else, how to solve same question. Pardon. How to solve same question now. Look, what am I going to do? In geometry, there are more than one way. It depends which way you see. So there is no, I mean, use this, use that. Which is easier, which is you see, use that one. Now, for example, are you ready? What am I going to do? Since these two things are parallel, what am I going to do? Have a look, please. These two things are parallel. If this is 40, can I say this is 40? Yes,
Yes.
no?
Yes.
And then if you look at this triangle, X is exterior angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So exterior angle is sum of other two interior, which is 40 and 70. 40 plus 70, finished, 110. So I didn't use this parallelism. I didn't use. I may, but I didn't use. Can it be something else? I may think, but I think it's enough. No need to continue.
Sir, so X is 1 and 110.
110, yeah, 110.
Okay, Mr. So the angle which is corresponding to X, it is 70, right?
No, we calculate what is X. X is 110. It is finished.
I mean on the other side, on the left.
Other side is 70. Yes, yes, you are right.
So
But it's not our question.
so we can do 70 minus 180, which is 110.
But where do you know this is 70? You don't know. I mean, at the beginning, you cannot say this is 70. How do you know?
We should find.
Yeah, but we got B. Angle B is 40.
Which one is? You are saying that this is 40.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you can say this
180
is
minus, yeah.
40 plus 70 plus this one is, but these are long ways. So the practical one, the simple one is what I showed to you. Yes, you are right. You can calculate this. After that, you can subtract from x. But why we are learning this rule then, if we are not going to use this rule? Okay? Better to be familiar to this rule. And don't forget, when you are in SAT or in any kind of exam, this is not normal condition, extraordinary cases. So there could be lots of distractions. What I am saying, I mean, as small as little as operations, it's better for you. You can even sometimes say 2 plus 3 is equal 10 or 2 plus 3 is equal 6. You can say, when you say it, everything will be wrong. So better the minimum operation, do it. And the time is important. Why are you losing the time? Just 40, 40, x is 110. It takes for me 4 seconds to solve question. Just 4 seconds. But if I think that this is 40, what will be this? 7 to 40, 110. So what is that? 70. If this is 70, what is that? 110. No need. It could be, if you don't see anything else, yes. I am passing right now. Till here, do we have any question?
No.
No.
Okay. Now the polygons. Poly means in a Greek letter many. Poly means many. Now triangle, which means 3 sides. Quadro, it's again the Latin word, which is 4. Penta, which is 5. Hexa, which is 6. So these are the number of sides. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For example, if this there will be 7-sided hexagon, what was the hexagon? Octagon is 8. Hepta probably. I am not so sure. 7 is this. Octagon, I am sure, since my name Octa, you know, it's similar. It's 8-sided. And none, what was the, if it's 10, something else, not important. In
10 is lesser.
in SAT, Dodecagon, I think, Dodecagon, something like that.
Decagon.
In SAT, most important types are these are 3-sided, 4-sided, 5-sided, and 6-sided polygons. Triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, and hexagon. The names are, it's better to know. Okay, right now, we should know that some of the interior angles of any triangle, A, B, C, it is always 180 degrees. Now I will give you a rule in general, but you should know this. Any quadrilateral, this is square, rhombus, rectangle, parallelogram, which means 4-sided, it is always 360. I mean, A, B, C, D. Since this is a spatial thing, it's 90 degrees, I can say, but imagine something like that. So I cannot say this is 90, but what can I say? Their sum is 360. And it's so simple also. I can even prove this, but now no need. Now, pentagon. If you keep in your mind, it is plus for you, which is 540. But if not, don't worry. Hexagon, if you keep this is 720, it is plus, time consuming, but not important. But what is important? This formula is important, you mustn't forget. 180 degrees times n minus 2 gives sum of the interior. What is interior? Do we know?
The area.
Angles
Yeah.
of any polygon. Any polygon. Be careful. Any. Okay. So, for example, if I have 8-sided octagon, so how many degree? What will be sum of the interior angles? It will be 180 times 8 minus 2. Okay. And if you forget, you need this in SAT, unit, and you do not remember, what can you do? Be smart. 180, you mustn't forget. After that, you can confuse n minus 2, n minus 3, n minus 1. And just think it, this is triangle. Triangle means there are 3 sides. So how could it be? Sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180. If I put it here, 3 minus 1. So n minus 2. Why? Since n is 3, 3 minus 2 gives us 1. 1 times 180, which is 180 degrees. Just simple logic you can create in your mind. There is something very important in SAT. Regular polygon. What is the meaning of regular polygon? Regular polygon means all the sides are equal to each other, all the angles are equal to each other. This is called regular polygon. So for triangle, what is the regular triangle? It's equilateral triangle. Special name, you know. What is equilateral triangle means? All the sides are equal, all the interior angles are 60, 60, 60. And for the quadrilateral, what is the spatial and regular polygon? It is a square. Why? Regular means all the sides are equal to each other, all the interior angles are equal to each other. And similarly, now when we have five-sided polygon, it's called pentagon. But all the pentagons are regular? No, it could be 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 7 centimeter, for example. So this is not regular. When this is regular, regular means like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. When this is 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, the property is all the angles are same. These are all same angles. So what will be now one angle measure if this is same? What can I do? I know that sum of the all interior angles 5 minus 2. Why? Pentagon means 5-sided. Since all the interior angles are same, how many sides I have? 5 sides. So how many angles I have? 5 angles. So divide by 5. So 180 times 3 over 5 will be one of the angle. So it will be, if we calculate, you can use, but probably you will not use calculator here. 3, 5, 15, 35, 36, 3, 6, 18, and 108. So this is now 108. This is now 108. This is now 108. 108 and 108. What about for hexagon? I know that 120. I memorized this before. But let us prove. So all the sides are, for regular we are talking, don't forget. All the sides are equal. All the interior angles are equal. What does it mean? So 720 divided by 6, which will be 120. Or if you don't remember 720, you can say that 180 number of sides minus 2 divided by number of sides. So this will be 30. This will be 4, 4 and 30, 120. Any question till here?
No, everything is.
What is this? Can we say that every additional side is plus 180?
Like from triangle, we know triangle is 180, so additional side 360, and then another additional one.
So for example, when this is 5, you are seeing that. So
we have
yeah,
three.
it is being. But don't make the life complicated for you. The simple thing is this. Just memorize this. It's enough. 180 times n minus 2. The other information, no need. Okay, now let's go on. And there is also another property. I can't tell you. It's not given in this book. But let me tell you another property. It could be useful, especially for if you will get SAT 2. When you join all the vertices, this is the center of the figure. Even here, if this is regular, but okay, I cannot draw well, but for square, for example, it's so clear. If it is regular, This is center. If it is regular, this is center. Okay? This is one important property. What I mean, 120 degrees, why this triangle, 120 degrees, this triangle, 120 degrees, this triangle. So these three triangles are same thing. These are same things. These are all same things, all equilateral triangles. Okay, it's passing through from the center. Okay, sum of center is always 360. Yes, you are right. And this is always 360. Why? Simple thing is this. This is vertex, right? So they cut to each other. So these are, we know that always 360 degrees. And also what I know, this one is equal to this one. Also what I know, this one is equal to this one. Extra things. Okay, let's pass this. Now, example. Two sides of regular pentagon. So regular pentagon means there are 5 sides. They are all equal to each other. All the interior angles are equal to each other. Let me calculate. So 180 times 5 minus 2, sum of all, divided by 5, one of them. So this will be 36 or not? Yes, 36. So 36 times 5 minus 2, 3. So it's 108. So this is now 108. Let me write it here maybe better. 108. This is also 108. Okay. And then what is x? And so how can I find x? I know that this is 180. If this is 108, 72 left.
Yeah,
If
exterior.
72. You are very well. You see that this is exterior angle, so no need to write 72. Exterior angle equals sum of two interiors. That's it.
Yeah.
Or if you didn't see this, say it's 72. 72 plus 72 plus x is 180, but no need. Exterior angle is equal to
36.
interior, and then result comes out. I'm not calculating now. You can do this, or it is here. What is that? 36. Okay, how did we solve the question? Again, we know that sum of the interior angles of any polygon is 180 times n minus 2. Regular means one interior angle is divided by n. When we know this property, we can solve this question. Otherwise, we cannot solve the question. Nothing is given. We cannot solve. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, okay, question number 1. Please write to the chat screen. Even private message, even to everyone, no problem. Solve the question and tell me answer of the question number 1. Let me make small help. So question, what is J? Yes, how can we do?
Sir, again, the same thing, exterior angle, sir.
Yes, so simple. 140 equals 50 plus J. So what will be?
It will be 90, sir, because you put 50 to the other side. J equals
Excellent.
90.
You see, we solve it.
Yes.
Okay, question number 2. Step by step, you can go. 60, 50, 110. So what is left?
70, sir.
And then exterior
Exterior
angle.
angle again. It will equal 70 equals 40 plus y, so 30.
All of us agree for this?
A.
Okay, all of us, okay? Now, what about the third one? Think of it. Think about this question. So small help.
Sir, can I say?
You just wait, Ahmed. The others, I want the others
Oh.
be active. Small help. small help. If this is A, guys, what can I say about this? Just tell me, one of you tell me. If this is A, what can I say? This since they are parallel. Parallel, they are parallel. This is vertex, even not parallel, this is vertex. Okay, let me solve this question by using two ways. If this is A, this is A, vertex angle. If this is B, this is B. If this is C, this is C. If this is D, this is D. Now, what kind of figure is this? Quadrilateral? Four-sided. Is it correct? Four-sided.
Yes, sir.
So what is the sum of the interior angles of four-sided?
360.
360. Or if you forget, this is by using vertex angles. I haven't used the definition of parallelism. No. Let me use also the parallelism. What will be answer? Now, let's have a look together. If this is A, is this also A? Yes or no, tell me.
Yes, sir, it is.
Yes,
If this is B, this is also B, corresponding angles.
of course.
And then is this now a straight angle, which is 180 degrees? Is
Yes.
this now straight angle, which is 180 degrees? So question is A plus B plus C plus D. A plus D plus C plus B. I mean, the order not important. You can say A, C, B, D. You can say A, D, B, C. These are all same thing. So the answer will be 360, okay? Now, last question, then let's give 10 minutes break. What about this? X is 40. So just put it directly, don't wait. This is 40. And so how can you solve? It's so clear. Sum of the interior angles is 108. Yes or no? Everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's give 10 minutes break, guys. So I'm not closing the session, just pausing the record. I will pause the record if it's possible, but I cannot